Hello and welcome to Trading Photos. This is CY Entertainment Tonight. I am your host Paola Palacios. Today we have Amber Picon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So Amber is a singer. So how long have you been singing for? For your whole life, right?
Man, I've been singing since I was in kindergarten. However, I just started singing publicly like this month. And
oh, this month?
Yeah, man. And then like a lot of people are liking it, so I'm just like, it's lit.
That's great. So when you were younger, where were you sing?
I started in like elementary school. They had like chorus, and that's when I realized that I loved it. I was like really feeling like everyone else is like nah, and I'm just like
you're like
family. Yeah, I remember it was so weird. I remember the teacher was like, oh, who's singing like that? And I'm just like, that's me.
You like really stood out.
Yeah. I was just extra, so I would just do it alone. Like I would always sing in my room during emotional things, so it became really personal.
Okay.
So it got really hard for me to do it publicly, and I would record myself in the beginning, and I was actually a terrible singer earlier in the days, but over time, you know, you get better. Kind of like Ed Sheeran, he did that too. Like he used to be a bad singer, like, and he showed a clip of it, and now he's like phenomenal, and he was like my inspiration. He is my inspiration.
See, I never knew that you like had to have it in you, so you can definitely learn it then.
Oh yeah, of course. It's all about practice, dedication, and just, you know, believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself.
You've done it forever.
Yeah, I just kept believing myself. For years, I just thought I was terrible, and I just kept doing it, kept doing it. And then finally, it just, you know, it just worked. It was like, hey.
Well, it's your passion, so it's...
You just can't give up on it.
It comes from within.
Can't give up.
Have you done anything, like, do you write your own music sometimes?
I do have some written music, but I'm still a little nervous about it, because I'm just like, what if I show this to someone and they're like, wow, it looks like a 3-year-old wrote it. So I'm like, you know, I'm about to show it. I'm about to be like, all right, you know, we got to start writing music. I'm actually going to start writing a song with a rapper soon. So it's going to be really cool.
So you guys are going to collab and everything.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's really nice. What kind of music are you into?
I love all kinds of music, but my voice, like I'm more of like a powerhouse vocalist, so I stick with like R&B.
Okay.
And if I can go into it, I would like to do some pop, you know,
like
some upbeat music, some cool, some good, nice, groovy stuff.
And have you, so right now, this is when you started like doing it publicly, right?
Yeah.
You never done it before. What was...
Oh man, the first time I sung
after
publicly,
elementary.
After elementary, I would always keep it to myself, and in fact, I lost so much confidence. Actually, no, I didn't lose confidence. No, I did. I'm sorry. I lost so much confidence after I auditioned for so many schools, like performing arts schools, and I got rejected by all of them.
Really?
Yeah, and instead, like, it ruined my confidence. However, it motivated me at the same time. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna prove them wrong. I'm gonna keep singing. I'm gonna keep doing it. And then I met my vocal coach, and she loves me. And this was this year. I met my vocal coach. Yeah, earlier this year. And she's like, you're gonna sing live. We're doing it. And then she made me sing in front of strangers, like complete strangers. I knew none of them.
Like where? And like in a restaurant?
In this rehearsal area. It's like a music place. And that was the first time I performed live, and I gave it I sung Skyscraper by Demi Lovato.
Oh, yes.
And man, I lost my voice too, so I was like raspy. Before the song, like right before the song, my voice was gone, shot.
Do you think it's because you were nervous, or?
Oh no, because I was practicing so hard that the day of the performance, my voice was like kind of gone. So when I was singing, it was very raspy. So I had people go like, "You sound like Stevie Nicks. Oh, it's so good." And I'm just like, I don't sound like Stevie Nicks. It's only because my voice is gone. But thank you. I guess I have to lose my voice all the time to sound like Stevie Nicks.
You're gonna have to sing a lot.
But that was cool. I had some compliments, and then, you know, I performed twice live like that, and it helped. It helped a lot. I had some compliments. And then when I started posting little clips on Instagram, that's when a lot of people started reaching out more. And I was like, hey, this is something that I can actually pursue. Like, I could finally pursue my passion. Like, I'm really glad I didn't give up on that dream. Yeah.
Actually, like, just recently, you've only done it for like a month publicly, so that's impressive. And what made you get into it, like, for the public?
I always wanted to do it publicly. You were
just too shy.
Yeah, I was too shy. And, you know, I did it in front of my friend. this month. I did it in front of my friend. Like, I forced myself, I pushed myself. She's like, we're posting it. Go.
Really?
And then I posted it, and then a lot of people were like messaging me like, oh my god, I love it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was really happy about that.
And you know, as a singer, I guess it's like when you're singing, it's very personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's your voice and it's you. It's your, I don't know. It's, how can I explain it? It's like you're giving yourself. You're giving a lot of yourself.
Yeah, it's
right?
it's like giving your soul for everyone to see, except with your voice. That's how I see it. That's how it
that's
feels.
Beautiful. That's,
you know. Mm-hmm.
And would you like ever sing at family events or
No,
to your family at all?
They were actually. I'm still scared to sing in front of them.
Really?
So that's like the next step for me. Like I want to sing in front of them because my sister saw my videos. You know, she's like, "Oh man, you're so good. What are you doing? What happened?" My mom's like, "Yo, go on America's Got Talent."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Oh, you know, maybe." And then, but yeah, it's interesting because you know, certain things I would do that I didn't realize no one could do, like squeaky sounds. Like I could do like these squeak, like the, I don't know what, but and no one knew how to do it, and they said that's like a little singing technique.
Oh, really?
So I thought that was pretty cool. And then my vocal coach said it's something that not a lot of people can do. So that was cool. I think they call it like
you're
whistle.
like a natural then.
I guess.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's nice. So what about whistle tones?
Yeah, that's what they're called, and like,
that's what
I didn't want to
okay.
call it whistle tones because I'm just like nervous. Like, what if it's just a squeaky sound and everyone's gonna make fun of me for calling it whistle tones? It's like, like so, like just squeaky sounds, and it's like that's like a little thing, but I don't know. Like I would do that all the time just for fun. And people are like, "Oh, how do you do that? What was that?"
Because it's very hard to do it. Does it come from like here or your gut?
It comes from like it's like a different level of a head voice. A head voice is like ah, and then there's like whistle tones with like it's like just another level. I don't know. It's really
gosh.
It's like a tiny gap.
Like a little like it's
yeah. It's very odd.
And I'm guessing it takes time to learn that.
I guess I don't know.
I mean, for what you're telling me,
that's something that just came natural to me. Like it was really weird. But I always thought that was something cool. Like like that kind of gave me confidence too. That people were like, "Oh, you could do that," and I'm just like, I didn't even think it sounded pretty, but okay.
Well, I mean, that really sets you apart from the rest.
And like they would be like, "Oh, Mariah Carey can do that," but I'm like, I'm no Mariah Carey, but that's cool. That's cool.
Or you know, Adriana Grande as well. She's
Ariana?
Yeah.
Love her. She's gonna be my best friend one day.
There you go. Hi, Adriana.
Hey. Best friend.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. It's
for singing.
I'm gonna start posting singing videos.
Oh,
yeah.
so what's your YouTube channel about?
Right now, it's just me being myself, kind of like comedy.
Okay.
You know, like I like do stupid things on it. It's funny. It's funny though. Like I recommend to watch.
Like skits or.
I talk like just about personal experiences. Sometimes I give advice, and then other things are just just random moments of just talking about life in just a way that's just like upbeat and just comedic. That's
like you're putting your personality in your videos.
Just putting out myself and hoping that people like it.
Well, as long as you're like putting your super, I guess you're yourself. I think people are always gonna like it because it's.
And if they hate it, good. Then
Then you don't have to watch it.
Just watch
a lot of your videos anyway. So next,
yeah,
and you keep your audience that you want, right?
Yeah. Nah, I think it's good to have haters too, because then the haters are the ones that promote it. They talk about it. They're like, "Oh, look at this girl, she sucks." And then one person will be like, "You know what? I actually like her." And then it's like, "Thank you, hater."
And then you get more views, more fans, little by little. No, of course. Like in order to have fans, you have to have haters. And I always talk about this. It's something that you have to get used to, And I mean, especially if you want to make it big, people are always going to talk about you. So it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. There's not such thing as bad publicity, I always say. So it's always there. For your YouTube channel, how long have you been doing it for?
I had it for years, since like 2010.
Oh, nice.
But I've been inconsistent. However, I want to I'm putting more effort into it. I started out when I was like 13, posting videos of just me talking. Like, you'll see me like with like green and black hair, just like, yo man, I was in school today and this happened. And then you'll see another video of me on this website called Omegle, which is where you're talking to strangers on webcam, and I'm just like dressed up as like crazy characters, and I'm like, hey, like on the camera, just like roasting people. Back in the day, that was me back in the day. And now it's like higher quality, you know, like I'm doing better.
But it's nice because some people, once you start doing more videos, you want to, like, some people erase those videos, but it's nice that you leave them there so people know where you started. You know, and they can relate to you more, you know?
You know what? I actually made them private, but now because you said that, I'm gonna unprivate them.
Yeah, so you didn't take them off, but they're private.
Yeah, because I was actually nervous. I was nervous to like keep them up, but now that you said that, it made me feel better about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep them up. I'm gonna keep them up.
Yeah, because I think they can see, like, they can relate to you. Like, oh, I was like that when I was 13 years old. Like, I was emo or whatever. You know what I mean? It's
emo.
It's like something, you know, when the scene was going on, and
oh yeah,
the whole thing with the hair. And I mean, I think we kind of all went through it in some way, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, I spent $400 in like a month trying to get that black and green hair.
Really?
And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm never going to do that again, even though I love it and admire it, and I admire the people that can do that style and could afford it, but I can't, and that's not gonna happen.
It's like you have to keep doing it,
yeah.
right? You have to dye it all the time.
Yeah, after like a month, it's like white. Like everything that you dyed is white, and I'm like, wow, I paid like $100,000 for this. Like, oh wow, no, never again. And then people avoid you. Like back in the day, people would like avoid you, like, oh, she's a mean person because she's like goth, and I'm like, I'm not goth, I'm punk. And then another person, she's emo, and I'm like, I'm not emo, I'm punk. And then another person, she's depressed, and I'm like, I'm not depressed, I'm punk. Back in the day.
Oh gosh,
it was so funny.
What's your YouTube channel?
Chaotic Bun. So it's just ChaoticBun. And I hope I spelled that right, Chaotic Bun. But you can also follow me on Instagram, miss.picon. That's pronounced miss.picon. So, because I post mini covers on Instagram and, you know, some stuff like that. And then my YouTube channel, if you want to get to know me more and like some funny stuff.
Great.
That's where you
go. Perfect. And you're going to be posting a lot of the singing videos as well.
Yeah, man. Some music coming out.
Everything. So you guys gotta follow her, and there you have it. She'll follow you back, maybe, I don't know.
If you DM me something funny.
There you go. Oh, there you go. You have there's a catch.
The catch. If you want to follow back.
Perfect. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for coming today. It's a pleasure to have you.
This was awesome. This was really fun. I enjoyed this conversation.
Me too. You're funny. I am your host, Paola Palacios, and this is CY Entertainment Tonight. Thank you for watching.